Does this work? The time today. Here's right. Times a day. Yeah, break the blocks. Yeah, it's all good. Exit the replay. I am going to turn on the shaders though. Options, video setting. That's all fine. I guess I can do that later. Yeah, I guess Optifine is not actually working properly for whatever reason. So what did I craft version? 1.12.2. It should still work in theory. Or did I add it and not reload? One second. This is the mod. 1.12.2 HG. No, it's definitely in there. Why is Optifine not in here? It didn't load. Replay. Yeah, replay mod's in there. Optifine. I don't think it matters for, yeah. Whatever, I'll just do this now. Hello. Thanks for following, you're a big fan. Okay, I'll just get this started. Oof, my throat. Alright, let's just get this robot's army started. Oh, that is right. I do need to... I probably didn't set it up properly, but whatever. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4... How much is this? 400 robots is... It's 20 by 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go deeper. 8, 9, 10. 11 on the safe side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still not there. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. Be right back? Alright, no problems. Let's go there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need to claim all of this. And chunk load all of it. I just realized I'm playing copyrighted music. Or at least I probably am. Genre, instruments, genre. Pop. It's a classic. So I'm just gonna chunk claim all this. So basically right now I am setting up all the robots. Claimed area. Why can't I chunk load that? Oh, did I not? I forgot. I might have to change that in the server settings. Forgot that was a thing that I did. File manager. Is it config? FTB server chunk claim. FTB console. 1 second. Gotta mess with server settings. I forgot this was a thing. I think I changed it in my other options.txt maybe. Wrong place. FTBU, right, that's what it was. I need to restart my server then. Whatever. Let's go here, file manager. So many things I keep forgetting. Said, where is this? This is in hold up. FT local FTBU. Okay. Let's go to local FTB utilities. It's in the ranks.txt, I guess. FTB utilities. Doesn't look like it. For more info, this is not even a real website. Good job. Chunk loader. er.ranks. Wait. No, there's no way. True, false, admin. What? How do you get this change? I wish I hadn't torn down the other server. Let me see. I mean, I guess I can just do that then. Claims, max player, yeah. Thousand dots. I need to restart the server after I do this. Chunk loader. Got max chunks. Alright, hopefully that actually works. It's in the ranks one, right? Default ranks op, yeah, player built in. Got disconnect. Restart the server. Alright, hopefully that actually ends up working. Oh boy. Today I'm going to be trying to revive my robot army, and I'm going to send out 400 robots like I've basically been able to in the past. I think, if I remember correctly, it takes about 2 hours for them to mine the area that I'm about to send them out to mine, so we'll see. We'll actually check if that's correct. But I do want to wait for the server to do its thing. Gotta wait. Server's coming back up. Is it done? Maybe it is. Let's see. Nope. Not yet. Oh, yeah, it's still definitely going. Just currently waiting and waiting. Not again. One second. Gotta figure out a better way how to stand this thing. I'll have to figure out at some point. We unloaded in now. Server's like getting there maybe? There it is, yeah. That's right, completely forgot what I was doing. There we go. Yeah, that works. Okay, that all works. I do need to do something. Controls, or no. There might be another thing I need to change. Yeah, I do need to change one more thing. Yeah, I remember this being a thing. Is it config? Server properties. Yeah, 1 second. I have just gotta get all the server stuff back on track because I completely forgot that these were things. Server port. Chunk pre-generator. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm gonna change it anyways. So 16, save. I need to restart the server one more time. I think once we're done with that, we should be good. Let's go server properties, view distance, max build height. That is true. Do this. Restart the server. That should be the last restart. That's the only thing I do remember. Yeah, I don't remember anything else being an issue. Although while that's restarting, I might want to actually try checking installed mods. Does this have Optifine in it? It should. But let me double check. Open blocks? No. I mean, it doesn't even recognize replay mod, so maybe that's not an issue. Yeah, let me double check. You got mods. Optifine should be. Hold up, Optifine's not there. Replay mod is. Okay, that might be why the reason. I don't have it. Let's go here. Yeah, I've not played this mod pack in a long time, and they updated apparently, and my server updated as well to 3.5, but they don't have 3.5 on Curse mod or CurseForge, which basically literally says right there they don't update it anymore, which kind of sucks, but not much I can do. Copy, can paste the Optifine. Okay, that should work now. If we then reload. Hit play. Get our Borderless Minecraft ready. There we go. Yeah, I've tried to do game capture with this, but yeah, it just doesn't work. I don't know why FTB... It's FTB Revelation specifically that can't do this. Man, oh man. Alright, so the server should hopefully be coming back up. Might be done already. Domcraft. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm gonna try and log into the server once I'm actually loaded in. Come on. Gotta wait for this thing to load. Alright. Almost. I think this is the last change I need. Cause I completely forgot that, yeah, I need the server basically isn't gonna send me all the chunks to load in. I probably don't need 16 chunks. I am gonna load that in though just to generate everything. I think it should be fine. Yeah, this was always a pain waiting for this thing to load. Come on. Yeah, this pack is very beefy, so it always takes a while for it to actually load. I could maybe in the future actually not do FTB Revelations for this project, but I'd have to like configure a custom mod pack. I tried it before, but it just didn't work for whatever reason. So many mods. I think it's 269 mods, or maybe that was the old number of them. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's go. Six out of 7, so it is getting close. Once this is done, log into the server, load everything in. We should be good. Oh, but I do want to check. There was one other thing, which is the Optifine. I think this time it should work. We'll see. Boom, boom, da 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 da. Waiting, just enough items. Industrial craft. Actually, let's go here real quick. Six out of 7, still there. I really should get the playlist of all the nice songs that I like. Alright, there we go. Video settings. I see shaders, good. We already have Seuss. I think Silder was yeah, Silder's was for my other graphics card, which doesn't work anymore, so we just do this. Alright, 1 second. Wait, where? Oh. Trying to get everything set up. The struggles of setting up like 20 different things. I think if I load in, yeah, it looks like everything, the render distance is pushed up now. Okay, so everything should be loaded in. I probably don't need to push it this much though. I'll probably put it down to like 14. Video settings, far. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I think everything's ready now. What the heck? Oh, it's over here. Alright, we are ready. I do need to look up the command though. How am I at? I'm at 70, so let's do like 72. Eight. That's enough. Alright, let's double check everything. Got that. Those chests are for the that. Yeah. That should be done. That should be done. That all should be good. Alright, I think I am ready. So let's let it rip, I guess. Dig 400, 372, 408. I think that is all good. So let's actually get everything started. Alright, let's actually check it out. Alright, there's the first robot. Looks like it's good. Yeah, it looks like it's working like I usually expect it to. It's been a while since I've run this though. Third robot. Fourth robot. So we got 400 robots to send out. I think if I remember correctly, this takes about 2 hours fully. So, and for a little bit of a ride. Yeah, we got that going. Alright, we're already at 5 robots. Let's go check on one of these guys. Yeah, they're going out digging. Gotta watch out. Yep, there's one right there. I'm fine here, right? Yeah. What's going on there? Oh, it's just the edge. Okay, it's all good. Alright. How many are we at? We're at 12 robots. Yeah, so the goal for today is to send out 400 robots. I'm going to be sending them out mining. I've done this before, but I just want to check it out again, see if everything's working like I expect it to. Yeah, we got it already going. Some of the robots going there. Ooh, that robot found some lava. It looks like we've got good progress so far. Alright, let me go back up to the surface. Don't want to block the robots. Okay, we're good. So far, we've probably gotten about 15 robots, I would say. Yeah, we're already getting onto the next line. 23 robots. So far, so good, though. Let's go back down here and check. Yeah, everything looks good. Alright. So yeah, just basically for explaining what's kind of going on. We've got a bunch of these robots. This is modded Minecraft. These robots come from Computercraft. And with these robots, you can make them go mining for you. And this is not something that robots can do that are on their own. I actually had to make a program to do this. So I wrote some code and made it for these robots. And I was able to get basically an army of robots just out here mining. So we can actually see a bunch of robots down over here. Thanks for the follow, Casper. Yeah, let's keep going down over here. Yeah, it's looking good. So the goal is 400 robots. I think this is only, each row is probably only 20 robots. So yeah, let's keep waiting for those things to keep going through. Alright, looks good. I think it's already probably close to 40 robots. Check, yeah, 41, 42. Let's get back down there. Yeah, and these robots are already starting to make their way up. It's emerald. So all these robots are going to be mining up to the surface. Once these robots are done, there's going to be a gigantic hole in the ground. And with 400 robots, it's going to be a pretty big area. Alright, let's just keep going through. Just checking on everyone to make sure that they're all mining. This all looks good, though. Thanks for following, Legendary Hector. Yeah, let's keep going back up to check on how many robots that we've sent out. But yeah, again, the goal is 400 robots. I think, how big of an area would that even be? I don't actually know. I haven't mapped out, like, I think here. It's a pretty big area, honestly. Only 40 robots are out right now. Probably getting close to 40 something. So what am I doing? So I am messing around with a mod called Computercraft, so you can kind of see all these little robots roaming around. So what I've done is I've written some code for these robots, and the robots are able to go out and mine a pretty big area, kind of like a team. I just kind of send them out, and they'll mine out a gigantic area, basically creating a gigantic hole in the ground. So far we've gotten to probably about 40-50 robots. my current goal right now is to send out 400. I have done this before, but not on a TikTok stream, so just kind of letting this do its thing on this TikTok stream today. I did want to get footage for a video that I was going to maybe make about this, like a YouTube video. But yeah, let's check this out. Yeah, so we can already kind of see that the earlier robots have already started to make their way up. And these robots are still kind of down here at the surface. But as more and more robots get sent out, there's going to be lots of robots just everywhere. It's actually pretty cool when you actually see 400 robots out and about. But that'll take a while, because it does take a while for all the robots to actually get sent out. You can still see, I think this is, so each column or row is about, I think it's 20 robots. So we're getting close to 60 robots right there. This should be 80. So we're getting close to the first 100 robots. Let's go back downstairs. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, this is in creative currently, but you can do this in survival. You just need to build all the robots, which is a little bit expensive, at least for the mod pack, because each robot takes 3 diamonds, because it needs a diamond pickaxe for each one of them. There's also some other things, I think ender pearls as well, which ender pearls aren't too bad. I think diamonds are probably the most expensive thing for these robots. And I think iron is needed as well, but it's not too bad. I did actually do it in a survival world once, but now I'm just kind of doing my thing in creative just to test out the robots, see what they can do. Let's see. Yeah, this is just the beginning. This looks like a lot of mining going on at once, but this isn't even the beginning of it. We're only about 100 robots in, I think was the estimate, so we're only maybe 1/4 of the robots there, and not all the robots have even, you can't even see all of them yet. There's probably some over here if I broke through the wall. Well, let's go back up, check it out. Is my YouTube linked? My YouTube's linked on my TikTok, if you go onto my profile. There, and also I believe the link tree in my bio should have it as well, which has basically all my socials and stuff. I'm streaming on other platforms, but yeah, TikTok I can't unfortunately stream directly to, so it's not the best viewing experience. It's already turning night day 1. Yeah, so far let's actually check the status. Got 88 robots, still not even 100 robots yet. Yeah, once we get to about 200 robots, it's gonna look a little bit more crazier. Let's go down. Alright, there we go. Oof. Lava's so bright in this shader pack. It's a little bit hard to see. I might make it daytime in a second. Actually, 1 second. There is a thing I can give myself so I can actually see what's going on. Draconic. Basically, I'm just going to give myself that. And I want to give myself night vision, but it's not doing it. Check me out. Oh, thanks. I don't have any videos at the moment. I do want to make a video. I'm kind of basically making a video as I'm streaming. Getting footage right now. Did that work? Night vision on in a dark area. That should be working. Let me actually see if I can do... Oh, no, the night vision's... It is on. Wait, what? Huh, looks like I have night vision, but it's not actually showing. At least it doesn't look like it on the stream, or my screen. Let me actually drink a potion of night vision. Nope, it's not doing anything. Huh. Don't know why. Usually would do night vision. Or maybe this is night vision. Maybe it's just too bright over here with the lava. This could be a thing. Yeah, it's a little bit dark on the TikTok stream. But yeah, let's go up to the surface. Probably where we can actually see a little bit better. Where all the robots are. So am I playing on a PC? Yeah, I am playing on a PC. The mod pack that I'm playing right now is called FTB Revelation. And one of the mods in this mod pack is Computer Craft, which is where these robots come from. Yeah, we can kind of see them all going out, marching. Still confused as to why the night vision on the helmet's not working. 113. Okay, we've already gotten past 100 robots, which, yeah, that is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's all good. Let's get down over here. Yeah, we can kind of see all of them going. Definitely a little bit hard to see on the TikTok stream. I mean, even for me, it's a little bit hard for some reason. Yeah, I have night vision. Let me just take off the helmet. Let me see if I can do video settings. Smooth lighting, brightness moody. That might help. Nope. Thanks for the follow, Krispy Kreme. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to mess with the, is it smooth lighting? It's messing with things. A little bit better. Hello, Foxy Gameplays. Alright, but yeah, we've got a bunch of robots going out now. I think, yeah, we've gone over the 100 robot mark. Still got a bunch of robots. Man, the brightness of that lava is insane. Probably what's making it hard to see. Yeah, it's like not even focusing at the moment. I'm playing Java or Bedrock. I'm playing on Java. Yeah, focus. Unless maybe in front of the camera. One second. Maybe if it focuses on the text. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely a bit hard. Yeah, we can see all the robots doing their thing. So yeah, once we can actually, if we go over here, see that a lot of the robots are getting pretty high now. I think, what height are we at now? We're only at height of, currently only at a height of 15. So we got, I think the surface is at 70 for this area that I'm in. This is kind of like a flatland. It's not a flatland seed, but it is just like a portal that I took to this area. Yeah, we can see all the robots going out. Let's go back down. Ah, so the robots are over here. Okay, see. Yeah, these robots are still not visible in the actual area. Let's go back up. Let's go down. Yeah, we can see a bunch of these robots going out. Yeah, maybe to explain a little bit what's kind of going on here is, if I go back up to the top. So each robot is kind of assigned its own little area to mine out. And the robot, there's basically one robot here that's sending out all the other robots. This one right here. So this robot's sending out all the other robots. It's also telling it which area it should mine in. So when a robot gets sent out, it knows what place in this kind of big field it should be mining in. And that's why you can kind of see each robot digs down in a specific spot. And that's all mainly done and coordinated by this single robot over here. This robot's main job is to kind of send out the robots, set them up properly, and have them mine in the correct area. These robots also run on different types of power. If I were to place one down, I think if I do Lua, so all these turtles can do different things. In my program, I just kind of have them moving around and digging stuff. Thanks for follow, Boyd's Climb. And one of the things that they can do is just move. Was it move? Maybe I'm wrong. No, it's forward. That's what it was. But yeah, each robot needs fuel though. So these robots out here actually do have fuel. But if you just place a robot on its own, try to move it forward, it won't do anything. One of the ways you can fuel a robot is by giving it a lava bucket. So if we get a lava bucket, go here, and I think if I do turtle dot, what was Rockwella? They may have added some new commands. So we just gave it some fuel. If I now do turtle dot forward, it's gonna move forward. I think if I also do get fuel level, it'll tell me how much fuel it has. Each lava bucket gives 1,000 fuel. So what actually is happening is all these robots actually have a... Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay, I wanted to just check the robot. The robots have an ender chest. The ender chest is actually tied to something else that I have in the world. And that thing is filling up lava buckets. It's probably a little bit like somewhere over there I made the thing. But if we actually check the ender chest, we can see the lava buckets in there, and we can actually see some of the lava buckets being taken out. That's basically being taken out by each of the robots, and that's basically how all the robots actually use their fuel. Another thing that each robot has is, if you go back out, they have a trash can. I give them a trash can because all the stuff that they're mining, each robot has an inventory, and if their inventory gets full, they start dropping things onto the ground, and it gets messy real fast, and also starts lagging the server that I'm in. Yeah, let's check this out area again. Oh, 11. Yeah, that's kind of like a basic explanation of the robots. There's definitely a lot more happening. Hello, Vidix. Yeah, that's actually... I think I should probably keep it daytime each time. I don't know, at nighttime it definitely is harder to see what's going on. I don't know why the night vision's not working. I'll have to check that out later. Yeah, we can kind of see the whole operation going. Slowly but surely. But yeah, I think I've done this like experiment before. I think it takes about 2 hours total. Might take longer or less time, but I don't know. But I think it takes a total of around 2 hours. Thanks for a follow, Videx. Yeah, we can see... Actually, let's go check how many robots we've sent out. It's already... Yeah, there's definitely a lot of robots already being sent out now. Can actually see it all going on right here. Okay, let's go check on how many robots there are. Cool mods, thank you. 200 robots, alright. we're about halfway in. This is only like half of the area that it's gonna dig out. So we got a lot more to still dig out. Yeah, each of these robots is gonna dig out like its own little area. Oh, okay, that's gravel, that's fine. I was wondering why there are blocks on the floor, but it's all good. Yeah, we can just see all these robots doing their thing. But yeah, once we get to 400 robots, it's gonna get pretty interesting in terms of just how big of an area we'll see being dug out. Some of this, so this is just from the mod pack. I think this is, what is this again? Oh, I don't have it activated. I think this was like destabilized red ore or something. It kind of looks like blood, but it is not. It's just like water type of thing. Yeah, let's keep looking around. Yeah, everything looks good so far. I think once the I think it took 1 hour to get the robots all deployed, and it took 1 hour to actually mine everything after that point. So I think it was 2 hours in total. Yeah, let's keep walking around. Yeah, these robots, how far are they now? 27. So that one's only about a fourth of the way there, maybe? No, maybe like a third. Yeah, we got all these robots coming out here. I think when I've done this before, mined out a similar area like this, in terms of just diamond count, how much was it again? It was definitely hundreds of diamonds. I know there was hundreds of diamonds in the area. I mean, I am mining out everything, so if you're trying to do diamond mining, this definitely isn't efficient because the robots don't need to go that high. Having the robots dig out this whole area is just more for fun, for sure. See how much destruction they can do. Alright, oh yeah, we can even see some diamonds right there. Maybe in the future I might do it again where I actually could keep track of how many diamonds and stuff that each robot gets. Right now I'm just having the robots trash everything with the trash cans that they have. Hello, the very real. Okay, we're getting close. Yeah, closer and closer. Yep, we got more robots over there. Pretty sure, actually let me check. I could probably check with this. I think we're about the halfway point looking at the map. So the robots will probably mine out this whole area here. Judging by the holes, I can kind of see holes in the map right now for where the robots dug down. And I can see that we're about halfway for sure. Yeah, just keep walking around, monitor the robots. I don't think any of the robots should break. I have tested this many times before, so I think this should be fine, but we'll have to see. I have had some robots break before. It's always unfortunate. Just keep walking around. Yeah, these robots are getting higher and higher. It's all good. Picking up a bunch of stuff in my inventory. I think it's all gravel. Yeah. Yeah, this is the only thing that the robots sometimes can't get rid of. Well, it's that gravel falls down into the bottom, which is not too bad. I mean, I don't care too much about it. The robots can also clear lava, water, and like that red water over there. It's not going to clear any of that out because that's on the edge and it's kind of pouring down the side. Yeah, let's keep walking around. More diamonds right there too. But yeah, I think since this takes 2 hours and you get hundreds of diamonds, I mean, it's pretty nice. If you're playing in like a survival world, you can get a bunch of diamonds pretty quickly. 2 hours for hundreds of diamonds, pretty. And you don't even have to do anything. The robots do it all. You can actually like walk away. But I'm not gonna walk away right now because I do have something recording everything that's going on. It's like a replay mod is what it's called. Yeah, let's keep hovering around. Let's keep checking it out. Yeah. Check out how high these robots are now. So these robots are still at 27. So those are only about the third of the way there. All these other robots though still need to do everything. Got more diamonds. Yeah, let's just take a look up here. All my good little workers. Let's check the map again. I'm actually curious how far we are. Yeah, definitely getting there. We're probably getting close to 2/3 of the robots being sent out. Yeah, I think once all the robots get sent out, I'm gonna probably relog onto the server. Just because the replay, that mod that I'm using to kind of capture all the footage that's going on, doesn't play nicely when it's a very long replay. Honestly, I could actually just end it right now and relog into the server. Actually, I think I might do that. Disconnect. I'm gonna reconnect real quick, just so that I don't have too long of a recording. It makes it a lot easier to deal with when I go back and want to make my video. Okay, let's log back in. Game is chugging. One moment, we should get back in soon. Just taking it a bit. There we go. Back in. Got all the robots doing their thing. Yeah, I can see that one going up. I think I gotta load in everything again. Load in everything that's going on. There's a lot going on. I mean, with this many robots, I mean, probably getting close to 300 robots at this point, breaking blocks all at the same time. The server definitely has a lot going on and has to keep track of a lot of things. Yeah, let's move around real quick. Trying to load everything in. 1 second. Yeah, it's like hard to, even on my screen. Wow. Let me try the night vision potion again. So that like barely does anything, huh? I remember it used to actually make it brighter, but it makes it very hard to see still. Let me see what I can do. I really want to make it so it's easier to see. Smooth lighting maximum. Is it smooth lighting that's the problem? I think so. Still very hard to see. I think maybe. No, it's a little bit better. Got more diamonds right there. Yeah, we can just keep walking around and we can kind of see all the progress that these robots are making. This is just loading in since there's so much stuff happening that the server's trying to deal with and figure out what's actually changed. Or even my game client. Yeah, it's like so much is happening. Yeah, we can take a look at one of the robots right there. Let's go back up to the top and actually see what it looks like from top down. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh, what happened here? This is not good. There might be some robots missing then. That's the only guess I can have. Let's check. Is that I didn't claim far enough? No. Something happened. I chunk loaded everything though. Oh, did it not? Huh. I may have broken it. Which kind of sucks. Do I have to be on the server? Maybe. Interesting. Looks like I may have broken it. Thanks for your follow, Heather Dotson. Well, I guess we're only getting to like 200 robots then. I'll have to do this again some other time. That's fine. We can just let the 200 robots do their thing then. I guess if I log off the server... Although I wouldn't expect that to happen. Yeah, and this robot's just dead. Apparently one robot died as well. Yep. Interesting, interesting. I'll have to see what happened. I think the replay might be able to show me what happened as well, if anything broke. Is this another broken robot? It does look like it. Yeah, we got some robots that went missing, apparently. Yeah, this one went missing as well. Although that might have happened when I exited the server, I guess. Interesting. Because the robots aren't here, right? No. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. I'll have to look into that later. I'll just let the 200 robots do their thing. Yeah, we can look all the way down over here. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is where the robots are probably going to stop since not all the robots got deployed. I didn't expect that to happen. I'll have to look into why that happened. Another robot went missing here. Interesting. This is probably the most broken robots I've had. So I'll have to see what actually happened. Yeah, we can see all the robots going up here. How close are we now? Or how far up? Currently at 40, so these robots are about a little bit over halfway. The rest of the robots still need to catch up though. Oh, server is definitely lagging. Yep, there they go. All of them just like froze for a second. Yeah, I can see all the robots doing their thing. Oh, they're freezing up though. I think the server was around this powerful last time, so I wouldn't expect it to need to be more powerful. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into it because I remember the night vision, which I do have on right now, used to be a lot more powerful. You could actually see everything. It was almost blinding in a way. Smooth lighting, UI scale, dynamic lights. Shaders? Oh, maybe that's what it was. Oh, I probably shouldn't have changed that in here. I just wanted it to be faster. Nah. It also may have been because I was using another shader last time. Which is why it was easier to actually see. In that case, I might actually do video settings. Shaders, let's actually just turn it off. I'm gonna turn off the shaders because I think it's making it a little bit harder to actually see everything. But it might take a bit to actually switch. Come on. You can do it. Probably should have done this in the menu. Although that may break more robots. Come on. You can do it. That's why I usually don't like changing the shader packs in the game itself. I used to use cylinders, but my graphics card doesn't work with it anymore. I did have another graphics card that was able to use cylinders, so I went back to Zeus. I think I might just turn it off so I can actually see what's going on. So I'm pretty sure the shaders are what's messing with the lighting. If the game would respond. Please. Man, oh man. I should have done this in the menu. Now it's just stuck. Oh, there it goes. Let's see if we can actually see more. Yeah, that looks... Although it's daytime, so maybe that's why I can see everything again. Let me turn on night vision anyways. Yeah, night vision now looks a lot better this way. Yeah, I think it's the shaders just messing with it too much. I'll just have the shaders off for now then. Even though the shaders make things look nicer, but still makes it a little bit too dark to be able to see anything that's going on. Yeah, now we can actually kind of see all the robots doing their thing. You can actually kind of see the progress as well up here. Yeah, you can see all this going on. Unfortunately, we did lose probably half the robots because I didn't expect the... May have just unloaded everything because it disconnected. I don't know. I guess I have to be on the server. Interesting. Okay. I know that for next time. I'll let this thing just get as far as it can, which is let the 200 robots do their thing. I'll have to do 400 robots again some other time, but that's fine. Yeah, this is my robot army. They're just doing their thing, destroying the world. Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier to see. I'll have to check out. I really don't know how these robots disappeared. Oh no, there's one right there, I think. Oh wait, no, it's here. They stopped. I'm really curious what happened here. They stopped at the same level too. Did the other ones stop there? No. Interesting. I'll have to check that out later. Yeah, just to explain this again, we got a bunch of robots. Robots come from a mod called Computercraft, and each robot is just mining its own area in this big place. Um, if you were to track like each robot, you'll kind of see it's got its own little designated area, and it's gonna mine that out. And how that was done is that there's another robot which is up here. I'm just gonna break this. There was another robot up here that was deploying robots. Why are those already here? Interesting. There's definitely no robots that finished. I guess those robots bugged somehow. Yeah, they stopped mining just randomly, I guess. They did like this much and stopped mining? Huh. Maybe it's the GPS? It's the only thing I can think of, but let me actually check something real quick. Yeah, we got all the robots going down there. I think one of the other... Ooh, what the... That ain't good. My pickaxe, I didn't even notice. It's like bugged. I do want to check something. Yeah, we can actually kind of see all the area that the robots are digging out. So they're going from there to there. It was actually going to be double that, but unfortunately the server seems to have broken the robots. I go back over here. GPS. So this is a GPS satellite that I've created. It's not something I made on my own. Like there's tutorials for this online, but what's another part of the robots is that all of this GPS satellite basically tells the robots what position they are in the world based on like the XYZ coordinates when you press F3. So all these robots know where they are based like what coordinates they're at, and that helps them know where to mine and where to go, how high to go, what area they should mine out, and things like that. Yeah, let's go back over here. I don't like the fact that this bugged. That is definitely not what it's supposed to look like. I think I've seen that happen before, but I don't know why that does happen. But yeah, let's just keep moving around. I think, yeah, last I checked on the height, these were already past the halfway mark. The rest of the robots still need to kind of catch up. Just keep walking around. Keeping track of them. Yeah, I think we got to probably 200. I think I read it was like 220 something, 22 maybe. If you can see, there's only 2 robots here. Yeah, let's keep walking around. Yeah, the only thing with not having shaders on is this does definitely look a little bit ugly just looking at all this, but it's all good. At least you can kind of see everything that's going on. I'd prefer that rather than having that, whatever the heck the shader pack was trying to do, is like making it way too dark. I think the other shader pack that I had definitely made it a lot easier to actually see what's going on. Yeah, let's keep walking around. Getting close, I'm sure. We're at 52, so the surface is at like a height of 70. What is going on? Currently, if you've just joined in, I am messing around with a mod called Computercraft, and what's going on is you're actually seeing what I've done, which is make a robot army and have them go out mining. And I was trying to send out 400 robots, but something went wrong, and now I think I only have about 200 robots that are mining right now. Some of them also seem to have just disappeared. I don't know why. I'll have to look into that later. But what you're actually looking at here, all these little things moving, these are like the little robots that I got. They're called turtles, They come from the mod called Computer Craft. I'm specifically also using the mod pack called FTB Revelation, which includes these robots. It also includes some other things I'm using, but you're not really seeing it in here. But yeah, the robots I've sent out, they're just mining this whole area out. And each robot is kind of designated their own little box, and they're starting from the bedrock and going all the way up to the surface. So that's currently what's going on. Right now I'm just kind of looking over all the robots. But yeah, I need to figure out what happened here. I don't know why a lot of the robots just started doing their thing and then they just disappeared. Don't really know. I'll have to figure that out later. Oh, the night vision's wearing off. Let's just drink the potion again, so I don't have to deal with not being able to see anything. Sick. Am I gonna be making any of the hole? No, I haven't planned on doing anything. I've done this before, and it looks pretty nice. Just like seeing a big gigantic hole. I've never built anything. I mean, I'm also in creative, so doing something like this, maybe in survival, you definitely can get a lot of resources like this, like diamonds and stuff. Survival, I guess you could also build stuff in here. I mean, I could build stuff in creative as well without having to use like MC Edit or something. Another thing, I do have other ideas for using these robots. This is just like one of the things I made them do, because the robots don't actually do this on their own. They only are doing this because I've told them to do it by making like a program and writing code. So, oh yeah, the server's lagging again. You can see all the robots are just in standstill. Yeah, and everything's catching up. There we go. Yeah, usually I've sent out 400 robots before, and I usually don't have this happening. I really don't know what happened. I think it might be because I left the server and loaded back in, which I usually didn't do before. So I think that may be the only thing that broke it. That's the only thing I can think of. Because maybe the server, once I left, since I was the only person on it, it like went AWOL. I don't know. But whatever, it's fine. I'll just let these robots do their thing. Just want to make sure, because I am also basically gonna be using this for eventual YouTube video, but I think since this one failed, I probably won't use this footage, but I'll still let it go through. Maybe I'll use this footage for something else, who knows. Also, thanks for the follow, Game Hotnet. Yeah, we'll see. Just walking around. Looks like it's turning like evening time. But yeah, these robots are gonna start getting close to the surface for sure. These are at 54, so these need to go 20 more blocks up, which each robot is actually digging 3 layers at a time. If we actually look at like one of these robots, this robot is breaking the blocks in front of it, on top of it, and below it. So the robots kind of do layers of 3 as they go up to the surface. Am I gonna have to restart since some of the robots disappeared? Yeah, I'm gonna probably do that another time. I think the full, like, I was sending out 400 robots. The full time to do that is like 2 hours. To have them dig out like this whole area. At least that's what it roughly was before. And I had only planned on doing this once, so restarting now I could, but I think it's already like midnight for me, so I think I'm just gonna let these robots do their thing, and I'll do that another time. Probably, hopefully get it correct. I think next time I just can't leave the server. I didn't know that was a thing. I think I hadn't done that before. I was trying to restart. Yeah, actually I could just do that from in here, can't I? I could stop the recording and pause it. Yeah, I should have just done that. Oh, I know next time. Hello, Ice Hunter. And also hello, Anime Lover. But yeah, it takes about 200 or not 200 hours. It takes about 2 hours at least for 400 robots. And they go from a height of 3 to a height of like 70. And that takes about 2 hours. But honestly, 2 hours to dig out like the whole area. I think this is only half the area that it would have been, because this is only about 200 robots. So taking 2 hours to dig all this out, honestly, is like pretty small. Thanks for following Anime Lover. Yeah, because before I dug an area like this before, but I only used 100 robots, and I think it took like 12 hours, 14 hours. I forget how long it was. It was much longer. So going from like 12 hours to 2 hours was a big improvement. And yeah, I'll probably get into this in like the YouTube video I'm eventually planning on making on this. Quick question, how many likes do you want? I am fine with 2,000, that's all good. I already see it's at like 1.7, but thank you for the likes. But yeah, hopefully this goes fine. Let's go up here. Yeah, we're already getting close to the surface. I did just think about it, and that's gonna be a problem. When I record the video, I used to use another shader pack. But I don't think Silders is gonna be good for when it turns dark time, like I saw. It's not gonna be good. Maybe I should make it permanently day in the server. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later when I record the next time I try this. This was kind of like a test run, at least for today. I at least learned. I never did that before. I never left in the middle of the robots mining. So I guess it's a new thing for me to learn. I'm pretty sure what may have happened is the server just like did something weird. Get me to 10k likes. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, let's just keep walking around. Yeah, so these robots up here are getting close. These are the first robots to get deployed. So each like column or row, depending on which way you look at it, has about 20 robots, or well, not about, it's exactly 20 robots. So there was supposed to be, wait a second, what's going on here? Another one just disappeared. Huh, interesting. I'm gonna have to look at the footage for this. Because yeah, these are the robots that think they've just like finished, but they definitely did not finish their work. Actually, if I do this, what happens? Okay, no, this robot is... Actually, maybe if I do this... Hello. I don't actually know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Thanks for following, Chicken Bean. K4, I don't know. Hello. Maybe if I do this. Dig. I think it's just stuck. Oh wait, no. How am I? I'm good. Oh, that's it. I didn't want... Okay. I mean, I guess. I'm doing well. I guess, yeah, so some of the robot... I'm gonna have to look at what happened here. Some of these robots are just returning earlier than they should be. I don't know if that's a GPS problem or... I'll have to figure that out later, because yeah, what I'm pretty sure is happening is some of these robots are returning early, which they shouldn't be. I have no idea why though. I'd have to see another robot doing it again, but that's pretty hard to catch. I mean, well, maybe not, because it's happened this many times to this many different robots. I'll have to see. But yeah, I've been good. I'm not playing RL Craft for today. I'm playing FTB Revelation, or basically mostly messing around with my robots in Computer Craft again. Huh. I've never actually seen this happen before, so I really don't know what happened. I mean, it's not a GPS satellite issue because all these other robots are fine. This robot literally just didn't get here. I mean, that might have been because it didn't get deployed properly. So that could be a different thing. The thing is, the robots are actually getting sent out again. So what do the bots do? The bots can actually do a lot of things. What I'm really doing right now is that I'm having them mine. So I'm just having them mine for me right now. They're kind of digging out this area. Yeah, so it's sending out robots again. I really don't know. Oh, that is... okay. I mean, I guess. Sure. I mean, it looks like, yeah, so I guess the robot that was sending out the other robots was just stuck because it was waiting for... I know what happened. It's probably not the easiest to explain, but yeah, the robot that was sending out the other robots got stuck. Yeah, now we actually have the other robots coming in now. Alright, I guess we're sending out probably, well, it's gonna be about 400 robots. Interesting, interesting. Did the robots mine this? Yeah, the robots mined all of this. They started from the bedrock and went all the way up, so this is all their progress so far. Each robot starts down there and makes their way up to the surface. I really am curious what happened here. Is that another one? No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this one here also just like packed its bags and left before finishing the job. I really don't know what happened there. I am curious what happened. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the footage later. There's no way I can actually tell what happened because it's really hard to say. Oh well, I'll have to figure it out later if I can. It's very weird though. I've actually never seen this happen, at least with the current version of the robots. I didn't plan on having more robots mine. I don't know if I'm gonna wait for those robots to finish, but we'll see. Yeah, because some of the robots are actually already getting to the surface. If we come over here. Oh yeah, there's one literally already broken through. Yeah, you can kind of start to see that the robots are breaking through the surface. Right here. Oh, this robot I think broke all the other robots that were there. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we can actually start to see like from the surface. And you can also look down so you can see like the straight drop right here. Yeah, that's all that. That's a 70 block jump. She said your voice. Why does everyone like my voice? The thing is, it's weird because I think it might be one of those things. I mean, everyone says that they hate their own voice, but everyone says I have like a soothing voice or a nice voice, and it's very interesting to me because I don't like my own voice, at least when I hear it back. Especially when I record like audio for... I recorded some audio for like TikToks and stuff. But I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, let's get back up here. Yeah, some of the robots are done. Yeah, so once the robots finish, they actually return back like to their home base over here. Oh. I don't think they're oh, that's because the robots are late. That's right. Completely forgot about that. I don't really know what to do. This is not great. I've definitely not been in this situation very often. Because usually all the robots get sent out before they start finishing. Okay, this actually might work. I'll just terminate that one. There we go. Okay, that should stop all the robots from going and blocking the other robots. Okay, that should be fine. Let's go back down here. Yeah, so we can actually see. So it's gonna look a little bit strange because these robots were working for a while, and then these robots are just starting their job. They were called in late. So it's gonna look, yeah, it's gonna look a little bit weird. It's gonna be like half dug out and then half still kind of being dug. I don't know. It'll be interesting. The bot moves so weird and cute for some reason. Yeah, they do their little, like, little shimmy. They move forward, swing their pickaxe. They basically, yeah, they can fly around, is one of the things. They pretty much also act, they're just basically a block as well. Like if I place them down, you can like stack them up on each other. Also, the other thing with these is you can actually color them as well. You have assignments to do, go do your assignments. Or you could keep... You'll be back? No worries, no worries. Yeah, you can actually color these robots. Hey man, what is this? This is me messing around with a mod in Minecraft. The mod itself is computer craft, and that's what adds these like little robots here. And the robots don't do this by themselves. You can actually write code for the robots, and that's what I've done. And I wrote basically a program that tells all these robots to go out mining, and you can actually see it. The main thing that's happening here is that there's one robot that sends out the other robots. So this is kind of like how I would describe like a general. So this general robot tells all the other robots where they should be going. And each robot just has their own little area that they mine out. And they start from the bedrock and make their way up to the surface. And once they're done, they should return back to here. So that's why you can see a line of robots. I did have some robots break, so that's kind of why there's a little bit of a weird thing going on, which usually doesn't happen. There's some pillars here because some robots just like maybe went on strike, I guess, and went home. And some robots started late, so that's why we have a bunch of robots still down over here. I think it's about 100 robots that are going to start late, which I guess that's fine. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I did accidentally restarted the general robot. Is basically what happened. Yeah, we can see all these robots doing their thing. Yeah, we'll begin there. Yeah, well, I don't know what this will look like. It's going to look a little bit interesting because there are going to be some areas like this where there's just a pillar of land still there. It's not all going to be clean. In the past, I've had just a clean dig site where all the areas just been cleared out, but I guess I just broke them by accident, which is fine. I'll get it fixed later. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize the night vision was off. I think it's daytime anyways, it's fine. Yeah, let's go down here. Take a look. Yeah, so these are the late starters. These guys are going to still take a while. Those guys up there are all going to finish. And these guys are still going to be going. Hello, flashy guy. What am I doing? I am mining with robots. That's like the simplest way I can do it. Or explain it. And these robots come from a mod called Computer Craft. Right now I'm just kind of retesting my robots. Although I did notice something happened because some of them kind of got broken. I did this before, like on not TikTok stream, but I did do this like on my Twitch, Facebook streams and stuff, YouTube. I live stream me messing around with these robots. I think I messed around with them last year, like in April, March, somewhere around there. So it's been about almost a year at this point since I started this project. But I haven't messed around with them for a while. So I'm messing around with the robots again. And this is at least how far I got last time, and I think last time, as far as I could tell, the robots worked pretty much fine. It's just that I don't know what happened here. I'm gonna have to look at the footage and see what actually happened. But, I mean, it's fine. It's all good. Let me do this. Stop the recording. Start the recording. But that looks simple. It might look simple, but it isn't, because the robots don't actually do this on their own. Maybe to explain how it's a little bit more complex is the fact that, I mean, the idea is probably simple, but it does take a little bit to write everything. The thing is that these robots don't actually know how to like mine an area. They don't know how to move. They don't know how to dig. Like, they don't know how to do any of this to coordinate between all these robots. The only things that they do know is if I get like a lava bucket. So lava bucket is what actually fuels the robot. You can also fuel the robot with coal and other things like that. But if we do turtle.refuel, so this is like the inventory position that the robot is at. So it's going to use this lava bucket to refuel. Turtle.get the fuel level, so we can get the fuel level of the robot. The robots also know how to refuel themselves. They've got like a whole inventory system. Simple to you. You don't know why? Gotcha. Yeah, I think honestly, like the code itself, it is not too bad. It's just it does take a bit to kind of get there is the only thing. But yeah, this robot basically, it's the only things it really knows is like you can tell it to dig, it'll dig forward or dig in front of it. So if I put a block in front of it, tell it to dig, it'll break it. You can also tell it to dig up, down, in front, things like that. You can also do forward, tell it to move, turtle dot, I think up is the other one. So yeah, you can tell it to move, but these are just like 1x1 commands. So that's just like doing it 1x1, but all these robots are doing multiple different commands that I've kind of programmed them to do so that they can actually mine it like this. But yeah, I think the overall thing is just like the idea. I think this wasn't too bad, the mining. I was able to get one robot to mine pretty easily. I think the coordination between all the robots was definitely the thing that took a little bit. Also, just making sure that I can even send out this many robots was a problem as well. Because I think, yeah, I was able to send out 400 robots, or 100 robots before. And then I eventually got to, I tried 400 robots and the robots started breaking. It was just because when you send out this many robots, you kind of start to see issues. What happened here? That robot's just dead. Okay. I think that one's dead as well. I think programming is fun if you know what you're doing. Yeah. I basically had a goal in mind, which was I don't really see. Interesting. Yeah, definitely something has gone wrong in some of these robots. I've never actually seen this happen before. But yeah, the goal that I had was basically just to get a mining army of robots, and I've pretty much gotten there. I still need to check the footage for what actually happened and what went wrong, because this actually has never really happened. I've sent out these robots many times before, and I've never actually seen this happen. Thanks for the follow Wyatt, and hello. Why would you have that many robots anyway? I mean, just for fun. I mean, also at the same time, if you were trying to do this, like if you're in a survival world, and you wanted to mine like a bunch of resources, you could have this many robots. Because then you could get, I think, well, this area that I'm digging right now takes about 2 hours to dig, and that gets you about like a couple hundred diamonds. But I am mining to the surface, so that does make it more inefficient for diamonds, since, you know, diamonds can't actually spawn all the way up here. You'd probably want to stop like somewhere down here at like 20 or something. So if you really wanted to, like in this mod pack, or if you have computer craft, can you join please? Unfortunately, it's a private server, so no. Isn't too much? Yeah, it's I mean 400 honestly is like kind of in that realm of, it's quite a bit of robots and it does dig out a big area, but it doesn't sound like a big number. I mean, it's just that if you look at the area that they dig out, it definitely is pretty big. I think I thought about doing like 1,000 robots, but I looked at the math of how big of an area that is, and honestly, it's like pretty huge. And I don't know if the server is going to be able to handle all that. What's the name of the mod? So I'm using the mod called FTB Revelation, but the mod for these robots is computer craft. So that's what actually adds these robots right here. If I actually type in turtle and bring up the recipe, so this is a mining turtle, CC tweaked or computer craft tweaked. That's what the actual mod is. But yeah, to actually get this working, this is not just something that you can just set up and tell the robots to do. You do need to actually program these robots to do it. I do have the code, I think, publicly available anyway, so technically you could just always use it and use it for yourself if you really wanted to. I think there's more mods like those robots to mine large areas like the quarry. Yeah, so the thing is, there are quarry miners, like even in this mod pack. I think Quantum Quarry, this thing, mines blocks from a hypothetical dimension. Quantum Quarry, Actuator, Quarry, there's just another quarry thing. Like this mod pack has much more efficient ways of actually mining. That's without a doubt. It's just that I just kind of like the fun of programming and making an army of robots do this. Because yeah, you could definitely just do a quarry. Like if you're just playing normally and you want to get lots of resources and stuff without just like with the stuff that's already offered in the mod pack, yeah, definitely you could just do like a quarry. There's many other options to actually do this, but I kind of just have fun with the robots because, I mean, again, the thing with these robots is this isn't even the only thing that they can do. They can definitely do other things. Okay, so yeah, another robot broke right here at this height. I think I might just have to look from above and see if any robots just like start going back home when they're not done. Unless you get that many turns, yeah. You're watching with your dog, nice. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take a look around, and if I see any robot, like, I could change the code to yeah, I could maybe debug it later. I'll have to figure out why these robots actually did that. They should get their GPS coordinates right. Yeah, there's like no way that these robots should have stopped the way that they did. Also, I don't know what's going on there. But nice, you're watching it with a dog. Did I program all the robots to do that? Yeah, I did do that Oscar. Oh, Nicola Trotman. Yeah, I basically programmed all the robots to do this. I still need to check. I might try next time again with 400 robots and see what's actually going on, because they shouldn't be stopping like this. I don't know if it's a problem with the GPS satellite or if it's a problem with the robots, because the robots have never shown this type of behavior before. So I'll have to see what actually happened. Yeah, there was one there that just like, yeah, you can actually kind of see where they dug out and stopped working. Like right here. Yeah, that one just like said, nope, I'm done. Don't know why though. I'll have to check the footage. You coming to my Twitch? Alright. Yeah, let's just take a look. Alright, so how long are we at? We're at 12. It's like gonna be 1 a.m. soon for me. It's gonna... Wait, no. It didn't break the tree. Interesting. Oh, that's because I told it only to go a certain height. That's right. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, we've got all this area dug out already. A lot of the robots have kind of finished their thing. Let's go up again. You can kind of take a look at the area. I mean, even though some of the robots did break and not dig everything, I mean, it's still kind of interesting either way. It is nice when it's all fully cleared though. I will have to look into why this like happened. It's really strange that this happened. I mean, I can also take a look. It looks like they're just stopping at different heights. I don't know why though. You wish you could donate some bits. No worries. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not a partnered channel, so that's probably why. Or not even partnered, affiliated channel, but I never plan on signing the affiliate contracts for Twitch, so I'm good. Main reason for that is technically if I were to sign that contract, I couldn't stream to other places, which I am doing right now. One being TikTok. If they ever removed that clause from that contract, I definitely would consider it. Yeah, it looks like a lot of these robots just kind of stopped as well. What is happening with these robots? I'm gonna have to look at the footage and see why these robots just decide, nope, I'm not digging. They're like rebelling. Yeah, we can take a look around here. See all the destruction the robots have done. But yeah, I'm gonna probably do this again tomorrow and see what actually happens again. No worries. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. So if I sign the affiliate contract and stream to TikTok, what would happen? So technically it's on Twitch to enforce the contract, but I think in the contract itself it basically says that you can't stream. I don't know if it's specifically gaming content or if you just can't stream in general, but you aren't technically supposed to be streaming to another platform. The thing is, you can probably get away with it if you're a small enough streamer, but I'd rather just not deal with it, and I'm probably not going to sign the contract. I mean, also at the same time, the Twitch contract is almost not too great anyways. It does get you the sub button and bits probably for donations, but at the same time, it's like you're trading a lot if you, especially in my eyes, if you can't stream to other places, because I've been doing it for a while and I've definitely gotten many different people that watch me on different platforms. So I mean, I definitely have been getting quite a bit of people watching me from TikTok, so you know, it's a pretty good trade-off. Eventually I would like to stream directly to TikTok though, instead of having to do a screen recording with my iPad, because that is definitely not, I mean, also the TikTok stream can't even see the whole my whole screen. Oof, just coughed there. Yeah, let's take a look around again. Yeah, you came from TikTok. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't remember if you. I knew that you came into my stream when I was streaming on TikTok, but I didn't actually know if you, or remember if you came from TikTok or not. But yeah, I've definitely been surprised by how many people actually have come over to Twitch from TikTok. I mean, I am streaming under the gaming category, so I guess it makes sense. And streaming Minecraft, so definitely had a good number of people come over. But yeah, we can actually take a look around. So these are all the robots over here that have finished. They've basically called it, mostly because either they were broken and went on strike, like some of these robots over here didn't finish their job like they're supposed to, or they finished their job and mined out their whole area. So actually, if we actually take a look at the area, maybe like right here, what I told the robots to do is mine an 8x8 area. So if we do 1, 2, oh, I can't put chest, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is an 8x8 area. If I put blocks there, we would actually see that. So each robot was in charge of an 8x8 area, and they mined it from the bedrock all the way up to the surface. And we can actually see all the robots that returned up here that are done and finished their job. Some of the robots broke. I don't really know why. I'm gonna have to look at the footage again, see what actually happened. But yeah, we still got some robots over here that were some late workers. They came in a little bit late. I think, yeah, the late workers are over here. It's probably about 100 robots, I think. So yeah, we got all these robots going over here. So yeah, this is at least, I tried to send out 400 robots, so this is like how big of an area. Well, they could mine bigger of an area, but it would take much longer. Pretends how to understand how this works. I mean, I can try and give a short explanation. Well, not short, but I can try and give an explanation. In like actual understanding and like how this actually works, I would say it's not too bad. But I can try and explain it. Hello, Amar. Hello. Bothering my life. Is this Tekkit? You love Tekkit? This is actually FTB Revelation. This mod pack has computer craft in it. I have heard of Tekkit. I've actually never played it myself. I honestly have not played in that many mod packs. The only mod packs that I've played are RL Craft and this one, FTB Revelation. Started playing Minecraft, Xbox, moved PC. Yeah, BC is honestly much better, I would assume, because you probably can't run as much modded stuff on the Xbox. But yeah, this is FTB Revelation. So I kind of give a what was it? A short explanation, or like the more simple explanation of what's going on here is we actually have one robot here that was in charge of sending out all these robots. We can actually see that it was kind of keeping track. That I told this robot to keep track of how many robots it sends out. So the first number here was what number robot it was, and this right here means we got to 400 robots. All this other stuff is stuff I'm not gonna go too much into, or I could do it quickly. I think I don't actually remember what this number was. I think this was the number of robots, so it was 400 robots. We told it to start at a height of 3, which is where the bedrock is, and stop at a height of 72, which is what the surface is. I think the surface is at a height of 70. And this last number for the 8 is how big of an area, which was that I was explaining earlier, which was an 8x8 area. So that's what that 8 means. So I told each robot to mine an 8x8 area. You can count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's at least what they should have mined out, but it looks like some of the robots broke. I'm gonna have to look into that later, but it's not too important. But yeah, basically they start from the bedrock, which is a height of 3. It's a flat bedrock, so it's at a height of 3. They stop at a height of 72, which is about the surface. That's also why the tree over there is kind of floating, because the robot stopped probably a couple blocks above the surface. And that was the height of 72. And I sent out 100 robots, as I said. And that robot over there, which sends out each robot, it actually tells each robot what coordinates it should be at. So each robot knows what coordinates it should be mining at, and it starts its 8x8 area. Another thing with this is that there is a satellite Did I make the mod myself? I did not. Computer Craft is like a mod that already exists. I basically just made a program for it, which is just kind of writing some code, which the robots allow you to write code and stuff for it. But if we go up here, there's a GPS satellite. This GPS satellite is what you can use to actually tell the robots where they are. If I do mining wireless turtle, so if I do this right here, we'll just put a turtle or a robot down. If we click here, we can actually see that it's serving GPS requests. That's each of the robots, and we can actually see it moving. Can't really see too much on the TikTok stream. It's cut off a bit. That's all good. Thanks for following Mexican food. So when I go here and I type in gps.locate, this robot will actually get its coordinates. So it's at an x of -359, a height of 253. We are at the height limit basically for the satellite, so that should be accurate, and 273 for the z coordinate. So when the robot does this GPS locate command, it will basically know what coordinates it is at, and that's how it can kind of keep track when it moves around in the world. And that's one of the ways that I have these robots mine and know where to mine. So yeah, it's kind of the shorter explanation or simpler explanation of the robots. There's definitely a lot of programming involved in especially math involved in terms of how to tell each robot where it needs to go, because I had to use like square roots or something. I don't remember. It was a decent bit of math. That's to manage with a cobblestone generator, even just barely. Nice. Wouldn't the quarry from the build craft be easier to set up? Yeah, so it definitely is easier. I think someone else said this earlier. Like, there is a quarry in this mod. Yeah, I still have it selected in my thing. So yeah, there's like the quantum quarry, which is what this thing is. I don't think it's showing on the screen that well, but yeah, so there's at least better ways to mine in this mod. But for me, the thing I wanted to do was just kind of make a robot army. Like, that was my goal. My goal isn't to do the most efficient mining if possible. Like, if I was gonna do that, I would just, of course, use something like a quarry in this mod pack. Quantum quarry. I don't know actually which one's better. There's a quarry from Buildcraft, as you mentioned, and there's the quantum quarry from Extra Utilities. So those definitely would be more faster, I'm pretty sure. Although technically, like, I have 400 robots out right now. If I were to send out like 1 million robots, I'm pretty sure I could beat the quarry. Can you also build with the robots? Yeah, you actually can. That is an idea I've thought about before. It's just that I don't know how easy it's going to be. The thing is, it's going to be a little bit complex. I can probably make like a simple tower of just like, a 2x2, but the robots can technically build. If I do this, let me actually do this, and it'll probably be easier to show with gravel probably. So let's do this, and we do this here. So each robot has an inventory, and this is like their inventory space. Currently, you can actually see what it has selected in its inventory, which is this top corner, because it has this like box around it. And if I go in here in the command line, if I do turtle.place, it'll actually place the block, so we can actually see it place the gravel, and I can just keep placing gravel and it'll use up the gravel in its inventory. So it can actually build. It's just that it probably is not going to be easy to do. You're terrified to see what I consider complex. I mean, yeah, I've done programming before. So, well, I am a programmer even for my job. So this to me is like not too bad. Like, I was able to do this in maybe a couple weeks. You can give it a block. Yeah, you can give it blocks. It can also, if you wanted to like put a chest somewhere at a certain coordinate, you could have that, and then like it could pick up blocks. There's many different things you could do to set this up. But yeah, basically the robots in theory definitely can build. It's just that I don't think it's going to be simple, because you kind of have to tell each block that the robot needs to place. And I don't really know, like, if you wanted to do it like a complex build in Minecraft, like build a house, which maybe is not complex to human, obviously. But like having a robot just build a house based on the design, it has to like have all the blocks and know the layout. It probably gets a little bit complex. It's definitely much more complex than this, like just building a house, which seems simpler than this in a sense. But yeah, it's I have thought about building. It has to learn to build. I mean, it's basically with the robots. I mean, it's kind of like a computer. You have to tell it what instruction it needs to do. So for it to build, you kind of have to like tell it how it should build, and you have to kind of be able to give it inputs so that it can build things. And building like a complex building is definitely not going to be easy. A complex building just being that there's like many different blocks in the building that it has to use, like stairs, fence posts, wooden blocks like slabs and stuff. The more blocks that you add, the more complex it kind of has to be in terms of how you actually tell it to build. I mean, if I wanted to tell it to build just like a 1x1 tower of gravel, like I can literally just show it to you right now just by, you know, having it place this. But yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy to build. The other idea that I did have is if I actually go here, let me place down a TNT. Oh wait, no. Can I do this? It's been a while since I've done this. See, a couple weeks can be very different. 2 hours a day. Yeah, I mean, a couple of weeks probably with a few hours a day. I mean, I was definitely not spending 8 hours on this every day or something like that. Okay, let's actually check up on the remaining robots that are still doing their thing. Yeah, we can actually see all the robots over here still doing their thing. But yeah, another thing is the robot, or one thing that I wanted to mess around with is that the robots can actually send redstone signals, which can actually activate TNT. So the robots can place TNT and activate it, and they can actually kind of like do a dive bomb or a sky bomb. I don't know, carpet bomb. Yeah, carpet bomb would be the better thing. I did actually make a TikTok with just kind of showing a very simple carpet bomb with these robots. Destroyed a village with it. I think I don't think I have it on this. I don't think I have the world anymore for where I showed it. I do have the code for it, I think, still. But yeah, the robots can actually detonate TNT. Do the robots collect the blocks they mine? Yeah, they actually do. So every block that they mine does go into their inventory. If I click on this robot, you can actually see it has the cobblestone that it has. The thing is, I actually have the robots dump it into this thing, which is a trash can. You can actually kind of see it there. Every time it mines like one column or row, it will actually put down that trash can. Yeah, there it goes. Dump everything in. Normally, you can also replace the trash can with an ender chest. So like if you're in survival mode, you could actually have that with an ender chest. It will dump everything into that ender chest, and then you could deal with the ender chest later. So this actually is a good way of getting diamonds, like a decent way. Obviously, if you wanted to not use these robots and have to do all this coding and stuff, then yeah, just go ahead and use the quarry, like there it is in the mod pack. But yeah, this is just like honestly more fun for me just to do this. So yeah, you've got all these robots. I have them with trash cans right now because the thing is, when the robot's inventory fills up, like if all this fills up, it'll actually start dropping the blocks on the ground. And if the robots don't get rid of the blocks and they all drop on the ground, it actually starts to lag horribly because there are probably millions of blocks that are just littered on the ground and nobody's picking them up, so they're just like all floating. I've definitely had it before. I think before I did this, where I had the robots dump out the stuff, there were so many blocks on the floor, it would lag the server. It was so bad. But that was one of the things like that I changed over time. Do the robots have batteries that need to be charged? No. Well, they do need to be fueled. It's not really battery, I guess you could say. The robots do have fuel. So if I place a robot down here, if I do Lua, and if I do turtle.get fuel level, so this gets the fuel level of the robot. Currently, if we actually look here, it has a fuel level of 0. That's because I just placed this robot down. The robots are fueled on coal and lava buckets. What I'm currently using is lava buckets because I have something else outside over there that's filling a bunch of lava buckets and putting them into an ender chest. I don't have an ender chest on me. Let's get the ender chest out. We can actually take a look inside the ender chest and see what's actually going on. So if I go here, place an ender chest, we can actually see the lava buckets here. I don't actually see any of the robots taking that out. It's probably because none of them have to refuel right now. It's probably more obvious when all the 400 robots are actually going at once. But usually what you'll see is the robots will be taking out of this ender chest, which each of the robots does have this ender chest, all 3 white stripes. If I actually go down here. Thanks for following the owl house. Let's go over here. So along with the trash can, if we look in the inventory, we can actually see that this ender chest is in each of the robots' inventory. So basically, each robot has their own fuel supply. Am I playing Roblox? No, this is Minecraft. So yeah, that's kind of how I fuel the robots. You can also fuel it with coal, so I can actually just show it with coal. So if you're in like a survival world, this is probably the first option that you have, which is refuel with coal. So we do this, refuel. Or actually, before I do this, let me actually show what happens when you move without fuel. So this robot currently doesn't have fuel. If I tell it to move forward, it will actually say that it's out of fuel. So it does need fuel to move, but it doesn't need fuel to dig. So if I actually put a block in front of it, right like this, and I'll just get rid of that, move unobstructed, well, you have no fuel to move. But yeah, if you dig, it breaks that block in front of it. So it doesn't need fuel to dig, it just needs fuel to move around. So if I do now turtle.refuel, it should have fuel, because now if we do get fuel, we can actually see now it has 20,000. So that each fuel, or 1 unit of fuel, is 1 movement. So it can move forward 20,000 times, it can move up 20,000 times, down. Turning doesn't use any fuel, so the robot can also turn. So I'll turn it left, now it's facing me. And if I check the fuel level, it's still the same. So turning doesn't do anything, digging doesn't do anything. Only like moving a block will actually use the fuel of the robot. So now we can actually do... Where is the forward command? So yeah, we can do that, and basically it's just moving forward. So yeah, that's basically how the fueling system works. I use lava buckets, mostly because I can generate lava. There's like a lava fabricator in this mod pack. If I look it up, lava fabricator. Yeah, it's this thing, lava fabricator. So I'm using this. I have like a thing set up like over there off in the distance that's filling the lava buckets and putting them into this chest basically. So that's like the fueling system of everything. But yeah, that's kind of like, there's many different parts to these robots. So there's like the code that tells the robots what to do. There's the robot over there that sends out and sets up all the robots and basically tells them where to mine. There's the GPS satellite up above. And then there's also kind of like the inventory management system is probably the best way you could call it. Basically, the robots also like manage this inventory. I think usually if I will have the robots like keep diamonds and stuff. But right now I'm just having them dump literally everything in their inventory into this trash can. I think it's a setting I can change. I forget. I haven't changed it for a while since I'm not playing survival and I don't really care about the inventory or the diamonds. Yeah, we can actually take a look. Dang, that's a lot of lava. But yeah, looks like some of these robots are actually starting to get close to the top. Yeah, some of the robots that started late are getting there. Yeah, let's come over here. We can see all the robots that are finished, or at least they think they finished, since some of these robots didn't do their dang job. So at least, wow, yeah, it's probably... Wait, what even happened over there? There's like a robot that shaved the top off. You're surprised this isn't lagging the game out? Yeah, so the game itself, I think having this many robots doing this much stuff, the game itself doesn't lag. Especially, I've only done it with 400 robots. I don't know when it would start to lag. The server, I've definitely had the server lag before, but that's because I was using I wrote code before that made the server lag, basically. It had to deal with the GPS satellite. I made changes, and basically before I was only able to do maybe like 150 robots at once. Now I'm able to do 100 or 400 robots for sure. I don't know how many robots is the limit, honestly. I mean, it mostly probably depends on the server, since this is technically a multiplayer server. It's just my personal server, though, that I'm playing on. Show base. I don't have a base on this. This is actually just an empty world. I'm just testing out these robots in an empty world, basically. I do have... The only base that I have right now would be my, like, RL Craft base, but that's, like, still pretty mediocre. I'll probably play RL Craft again at some point later, but not today, but like I mean like later, as in when my friends are playing again as well. But yeah, I've definitely run into issues in the past where the server would lag, or at least the robots would lag. I don't think it was the server lagging, it was just the robots would lag because the GPS server or the GPS satellite wasn't working properly. But yeah, we've got all this stuff going on here. And yeah, I think these robots will probably be done soonish, since, yeah, they're getting pretty close to the top, at least these ones over here. I think it was only about, this is only about 100 robots over here, and 300 robots have already finished over there. So yeah, I really don't know what happened to some of these robots. There's just like some here. I think, well, I know what happened here is that I did tell the robots when they're going back to like home base, if they get blocked by something, they kind of like shut down. So that's what's happened here. It's just that I don't know how this robot ended up here. Yeah, it looks like it. That may have, maybe it was the server, me leaving the server. No clue though. Imagine 1,000 robots. I have thought about it. It's just that I think I wanted to make a YouTube video about this, and that's originally why I was doing this tonight, is I wanted to record footage for a YouTube video, but unfortunately some of the robots broke, so it's probably not going to be the best footage for the video. But I want to do more robots, maybe, to see like how many I could theoretically go to, at least without like the server breaking down, at least with my current code, but I don't know. The other thing is I am doing something called chunk loading, which is just because I think it's like some mod in this mod pack. Why I'm doing this is basically if I go too far away, the robots will actually stop and break, because the robots won't be loaded in anymore, and the robots will like forget their code if they aren't loaded in. So that is another thing which I'm not sure how far I can push the chunk loading of the server. There's definitely a lot of things that could break. It could be the robots that break, it could be the server that breaks, it could be the GPS satellite that breaks. I have no clue. But yeah, I think maybe in the future, once I like finish the video, I could try like pushing how many robots I can actually send out. 1,000 robots would be interesting. Since I'm already doing 400 robots, I think 1,000 maybe won't be too much of an issue, but I'm not sure. I'd have to actually do it and see. But yeah, we can see all this going on. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it's because I left the server. That's the only thing I can imagine that happened, because I haven't made any changes to the code for a long time, and this didn't happen before. So I'll maybe try again tomorrow and send out 400 robots and actually see what's going on. Send them out again, and hopefully it doesn't break. I just know this time I shouldn't leave the server, and I should stop the recording, which is basically me recording all the robots doing this stuff. Maybe I should also keep it to like 15 minutes per recording. The issue is the recording software, or like the recording mod that I'm using right now. When you have long recordings, especially with this many blocks being destroyed, it's hard to like even load the thing properly. But yeah, anyone tuning in again, I can probably give a brief explanation again. We've got a bunch of little robots out here mining and doing their own thing. All this area that you see out here was already mined by robots, which are out over here just chilling. they've basically returned back to home base, and they're done with their job. And the other robots over here kind of started a little bit late, so we're waiting on them to finish. I sent out 400 robots, so this is like what 400 of my robots can do. And this is all done with a mod called Computercraft. And as well, this is also the mod pack called FTB Revelation. Hello, Night DJI. But yeah, basically, this is all done with the mod called Computercraft, and then this doesn't happen, like, the robots don't do this on their own. I actually had to write code for these robots to do this. The code I wrote probably in about 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks maybe. Enjoy your streams. Hope you have more fun. Gonna head off. It's like 1:19. Alright, good night. It's 1:19 for me honest as well, so I probably should sleep as soon as these robots are done as well. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Nebs. Alright, yeah. But we gotta wait. I'm just gonna wait on these robots and then maybe end the stream afterwards. Still always free to answer questions if anyone new comes in as well. I always like talking about these robots. It's always interesting. I definitely want to make a YouTube video about this, just so it's like I can give a good explanation of what's going on. I can also maybe show off everything. This is like just one of the things I want to do with the robots mining. I want to destroy a mountain as well in my video, but I'll probably do that later because destroying a mountain does take a long time. So cool. Thanks. Thanks for... I think it's pretty cool too, honestly. I mean, this is only one of the things I can make the robot do, but in order to do other things, I'm going to have to code it as well. So I still wanted to check... yeah, I think I can give them TNT, right? 1 second. I'm actually curious if... so if I do this, redstone, minecart, yeah, that's the correct one. I think if I do Lua turtle.place down, I didn't give it the TNT. There we go, place down. So yeah, I can place TNT, and then the other thing you can do is turtle dot, was it redstone? No, I think it was like redstone. I'd have to check the APIs, wouldn't I? 1 second, I can actually light this TNT with the robot, so I'm actually gonna do that real quick. APIs. So this is all the different things the robots can do. I've only like explored some of these things. I don't even know what all of these things do. Let's do help. Set value. I think it might be bottom true. What is that? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so that robot just actually lit that TNT. So that's one of the things I wanted to experiment with later, is having the robots like drop TNT, placing and setting it off. I've already done a little bit with that, but I haven't done too much with it. I was thinking about maybe like defeating the Ender Dragon with these robots and using TNT. That was like one of the ideas that I had, but I haven't done too much work on that yet. I'll probably do that later once I actually get the robots done, or like I finish up maybe like this YouTube video about these robots that are mining. Then maybe I'll try the TNT idea. But I'm definitely gonna have to return tomorrow and redo this, because yeah, I really don't know what happened here. There's like 3 robots that broke here. There's one right there. I might look at the footage and actually see what happened. But yeah, we still got, let's also do night vision so we can actually see what's going on again. Yeah, we can see all the robots now. But yeah, we got a bunch of robots that are still mining. I think, yeah, it still should be about 100 robots that are all out over here. But yeah, this is like what they've done so far. I wish I could show, actually I could maybe show. 1 second. Let me pull up a video. I have basically a video from like what they've done before. I think, is this it? Yeah, this was them mining before. But yeah, I think this was, I think this one right here. This is another time that I did it. This is kind of like what it looked like at the end. You can like see all of the destruction that they've done. Unfortunately, this time, if we actually look around, that's not what it looks like, since there's still some like islands out here that haven't been broken. But yeah, that's at least what it usually looks like. I'm pretty sure I know why the robots broke this time, but I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check later as to why that actually happened. But yeah, these robots are actually getting pretty close. Yeah, this one's even more interesting. This robot stopped down there, and it broke like the grass layer and broke nothing else. There's definitely something wacky going on, but I'll have to figure it out later. I really don't think it's yeah, I don't actually, yeah, it started happening. I mean, it happened over here, right? And that's only a little bit in. Interesting. I'll have to look at it later. I really don't know what happened. But yeah, we can take a look over here. Got some of the robots still doing their thing. Yeah, this is just one of the things I've done with computer craft. There's also another thing I've done, which I made a couple TikToks on, which is there are also lights that can be controlled with the robots. I don't think I have the setup right now to do that easily right now. I don't remember what it was even called. I think it was in Computronics. I'd probably have to go here. Now I'll find it later. But yeah, it's all good though. Yeah, there's just so many things that these robots can do. This is just like one of them, which I've been able to do, but definitely want to explore a little bit more in the future. Man, I'm still bummed that some of the robots broke. I really don't know what happened, but I'll figure it out later. Maybe I have to look at the code, because this is probably the stopping height is bugged somehow. Definitely can't be the GPS coordinates. What more are these robots from? Open computers or something else? The robots themselves are from Computer Craft. That's the robot, or the name of the actual mod for it. If I do turtle, so these are called turtles, at least in the mod. I just call them robots because that's easier to say. But yeah, they're called mining turtles, or just turtles in general. So this is the turtle. Like the turtles are the ones that can move around. Computer Craft also adds like other computers as well. If I just do at CC, so this is like the normal computer that you can place down. You can have a pocket computer, which is kind of like a mobile phone or a cell phone. The turtles can move around. You have like this is a monitor, so kind of like a screen. So there's a bunch of different things. There's speakers and stuff as well. There's apparently a printer. This is a printer for whatever reason you want a printer. But yeah, the robots themselves actually come from a mod called Computer Craft, and these robots don't actually do this on their own. So I actually had to go in and make some code and program this. I actually haven't shown this yet on the stream. Yeah, let me actually bring it up. I can actually bring out the code that I wrote for this and kind of just like we can like scroll through it really quickly, but let's see. But yeah, it's like here on this side, basically this is like all the stuff that I wrote for all these robots. So this is like what's actually happening for each of the robots. It's doing all these different things. It has all these instructions loaded onto it, and yeah, this is like all the stuff. How much did I write? 600 lines. Honestly, a lot of it's just kind of copy pasted stuff. Not like copy paste from the internet, but a lot of it's like kind of duplicate. I definitely could have made this code better, but this is definitely like, this is all the stuff that I had to write, which I wrote about like 2 or 3 weeks, like in my free time. Did I write that? Yeah, I did write that. So that was all the stuff that I wrote to actually get the robots to do all this stuff. There's a little bit more code, but the other code files are not too big. So yeah, I had to write all that to actually get these robots to do all this. But yeah, I did that in maybe 2-3 weeks. in my free time. I did do it on stream, not TikTok stream, but I did do it when I was like streaming on Twitch and YouTube. That's insane. Server address? Unfortunately, it's a private server, so no one can join. But yeah, that's insane. I mean, I had fun with it at least, so there is that. But I do want to make a YouTube video about it, maybe explain it a bit more. I don't think I'll explain the code too much, but I'll definitely explain and kind of just show off the robots. Maybe in a future video I'd like actually go through the code for anyone who's actually interested, but I think the more interesting thing is obviously seeing the robots in action and explaining all that, so I think I'm going to probably do that in the future. But yeah. Basically, this is kind of like that code that I showed a second ago was all the stuff that is doing all of this, and I've already mentioned it many times during the stream. I'm confused as to why this happened. Normally the robots shouldn't break like this. It may have been something to do with me leaving the server earlier and then joining back. That's the only thing I can think of, because normally this definitely doesn't happen. The area should all be clear. What am I gonna do with the hole after I'm done? Honestly, nothing. This is just a creative world that I built just literally before I did this. So, this is I am only doing this just to test out the robots. It's not really for any reason, I guess you could say. Thanks for following, POMan official. But yeah, basically this is just testing out my robots. I used to do this in survival, but I stopped doing it in survival because it takes just a lot of resources to build the robots, and it's just honestly more annoying to do it in survival to test out the robots. So I've been just doing it in creative, so that's why I'm in creative and just like, you know, have unlimited stuff. It's still funny to me. I don't know what happened to this pickaxe. This is definitely not what it's supposed to look like, but it's like a broken thing. I've seen it happen with a mod pack before, but I don't know why it breaks like this. Like some of the images, yeah, it doesn't even show the pickaxe in my hand. But yeah, I don't really have any plans for the hole. Someone asked me if I was gonna build something in it. I mean, like, I technically could, but it is already a creative world. I mean, I guess it does help. But the thing is, if you're gonna do this in like a creative world and just be building, I would probably just, I don't know what you use nowadays, but there's, I know MC Edit where you could just like do the same thing, remove all the blocks. What is the mod pack? The mod pack itself is FTB Revelation, and it includes computer craft, which is what these robots come from. This is really smart. So good work. Thanks. Yeah, I'm hoping that my code is not actually broken. We'll see later. But yeah, this took me like probably 3 weeks. I think it may have been roughly between 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm pretty sure it's probably more leaning towards 3 weeks. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, it's FTB Revelation. I'd probably have to disconnect to even show the title screen. Or actually, yeah, I do have it, 1 second, where's CurseForge? Yeah, actually I could just show it here. Yeah, so it's FTB Revelation. That's the one I'm playing right now. So yeah, it's this one right here. But yeah, that's what I'm playing, at least. The mod pack is pretty heavy though, so if you just want the robots, yeah, there's 244 mods. I'm looking at the thing. It has 244 mods loaded, and it does take me like 10-15 minutes maybe to load in even just the mods, like to the menu screen, so it does take a while. Thanks for the follow, JStop. So just a word of warning, you probably do want a at least a decent computer if you want to run it. But if you can run any other mod packs that have a good number of mods, then you should probably be fine. But yeah, it's FTB Revelation, and the mod itself that these robots come from is called Computer Craft. 16 gigabytes of RAM is enough. Yeah, that should be totally fine. I think I maxed out the RAM on the launcher. I'm using CurseForge to manage my mod packs. I maxed out the RAM on this thing, and I think it only can go up to like 10 gigs on the actual thing. So even with 10 gigs, it's overkill. Actually, if I click on this, the minimum on this is 4 gigs of RAM. So It's honestly more RAM definitely would help with loading the mod pack, but you only need at minimum 4 on the recommendation, so it should be fine with 16 gigs. Yeah, we're getting close. These robots are getting there. But yeah, it's as far as like actually messing around with these robots, yeah, you've got to do a little bit of coding. The coding is in a language called Lua. Definitely, it's not that bad if you have done programming before, but it is a little bit annoying to work with sometimes, but it's not too bad. But yeah, I do have this code technically publicly available. It is, I think it's on Pastebin. If you're familiar with that website, for any of the programmers out there, it's on Pastebin. It's actually under the same name as like my TikTok and all my other socials as well. You can change the internal settings so it goes up to on CurseForge. Yeah, I actually did bump it up. I think it used to be 10 gigs. I did actually bump it up on my own settings. If I actually go back over here, let's check here. Yeah, I think if I check my profile options, I currently have it like that's probably not exactly 12. I think they bumped it up recently because it used to be only like 10 gigs, I think max, something like that. But I think they definitely bumped it up, so that's at least nice. Make it 2 gig lower the max RAM always. Gotcha. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I installed more RAM, so that's maybe actually what it was then. Why I noticed an increase. Because before I had like, I think maybe 32 gigs of RAM in my machine, and I may have upgraded. My machine honestly is a little bit overkill. The only thing is I do have a bottleneck with my graphics card, which is a 1070 Ti. Haven't been able to upgrade. Well, at least, yeah, I still haven't looked into it since GPU prices were all crazy. I still don't know if that's the case. Probably could look into it again. But yeah, I basically having to run this mod pack and having this many robots run isn't too taxing on the PC, at least I've found. Even right now, like only some of the robots are still running, so it's not too bad. But even having all 400 robots going at once, which it didn't really happen this stream because I had something happen with the first robot that was actually deploying stuff. 32 max on 30. Yeah. The thing is, I'd have to double check how much RAM I have. I don't actually remember. I know I at least have 32 at the moment. Yeah, we got all these robots going. I think they're about to finish. Yeah, some of the robots. These are the last robots that we got going here. What CPU do I have? The CPU that I have is a AMD Threadripper 1920X, if I remember the name correctly. It's a pretty, decently powerful CPU. So I think I got that like a few years ago. I know they've definitely come out with other. I think there's like the 2920X for the Threadripper now. Might be even better. Yeah, I have a Threadripper. That's overkill. It definitely is. I mean, it's overkill for Minecraft. The thing is, I'm running like a bunch of things on my computer at the same time, though. I have like OBS as well, which is where I'm doing the Twitch and YouTube stream from. I also have other things running in the background as well. So it's it. I also do want to do some video editing for like YouTube videos and stuff. So like, it is overkill in a bit, but I probably will use it at some point for video rendering and stuff like that as well. So I have to balance out the GPU and CPU. So the thing is, I did actually upgrade my GPU, but something happened with it. So at the moment, I'm back down to my 1070 Ti at the moment, because I did actually have a better GPU, which was a Radeon 6800 XT from AMD, but something has gone wrong with it and it's not working as I would expect it. So I'm gonna have to check out what's going on with that, or figure out what my other options are with getting a different GPU. But I don't know. Yeah, my computer is definitely like one of the things I've invested in. It's pretty much the only thing I spend like a decent amount of money on. Everything else is just like, I don't buy anything else. But yeah, we've got all these robots still going on, doing their thing. Better not lose the GPU. It's a good model. Yeah, that's why I'm a bit worried, because it definitely is getting powered on, but it's not booting properly, so I don't really know what's happened to it. I haven't tried to diagnose too much into it. I've definitely tried many things like drivers and stuff like that. Gone through many different guides and stuff to see if I could actually get it fixed, but I don't know. It's not booting with it. If I take out the 1070 Ti, the computer just won't boot. The GPU just kind of like stays idle. But that's for another time. I'll have to investigate. For now, I'm just rocking the 1070 Ti, which honestly is still good enough, especially for Minecraft and doing all this stuff. 1070 Ti is still powerful enough. Yeah, it looks like we're about to actually finish. We can actually see the robots are heading back. The last of the robots that are heading back to home base. I think some of the robots over there are probably going to be the last ones. I think AMD GPUs need different drivers than NVIDIA. They do need different drivers. I actually had both installed on my computer, and then I cleaned them out. Like, I tried many different things, but yeah, I definitely had the AMD drivers before. I think I also did run into issues with installing AMD driver software again. I don't know. It was just a whole bunch of stuff that I tried, but I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later, honestly. Looks like, yeah, that robot is done. Okay. Yeah, that's actually the last of the robots. That's the last one to go home. Does look like, yeah, some of these robots just broke. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look at the footage and see what actually happened, because it's really bizarre what happened here. Yeah, this robot didn't even go down. Like, it just took out the grass and then called it a day. Some of the robots went on strike for whatever reason. Yeah, that one I think did the same thing. It like didn't go to the bottom and just destroyed the grass. I'll have to investigate this later. I wasn't taking too close of an eye at what was happening, but I was recording this like stuff that was going on, so I can take a look at the footage and kind of see what the robots did. So that's what I'll probably do later. But yeah, now the robots are done. You can see the 400 robots, or almost 400 robots. Some of them didn't make it, but yeah, we got all robots over here basically back at home base. This is what they were able to do. Honestly, this is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, that's a lot of robots that broke, actually, looking at it. It's probably maybe like 30-40 robots is my guess, for how many that broke. Yeah, I'll make it night vision. There we go. We can actually see it a little bit better. It does look a little bit interesting though, with, you know, like the random little islands. But yeah, normally this would actually be all empty. I can actually show it again, what it normally would look like when I actually destroy everything. So this is like a video that I took previously from a similar dig. So you can actually kind of see all of the area that was destroyed. It's all pretty much clean. The only stuff that's at the bottom is the gravel. The robots, when they're mining, sometimes gravel just kind of falls to the floor. How can I afford just building such a PC? I work as a software engineer, which is also why I know how to program and code. So, and software engineers make a decent bit of money. So that's also why. But I've also built this PC over like the span of probably 4 years now. So I didn't have everything all at once. I built it like over time. The GPU, the Radeon 6800 XT, was like a recent purchase too, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna have to like figure out what happened with it, or maybe see if like warranty can do anything, but I don't know. It is a sucky situation. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, we got all this going on. But yeah, we're done. Probably gonna call it a stream soon, mostly because I just wanted to do this today. But unfortunately, yeah, some of the robots broke, so I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna return tomorrow probably. Try this again. Since this only should take 2 hours at most, roughly 2 hours. So probably gonna return tomorrow and do this again. Hopefully the robots don't break. If they break again, I'm gonna have to take a closer look at the code. But I'll maybe take a look at what's going on. How much time do the robots take to clear the area out? They probably took a little bit longer than normal. I'm looking at my stream timer on my Twitch stream, and it looks like I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, which sounds about right. Normally they take about 2 hours, but I did have something happen in the middle, and some of the robots got deployed a little bit later than the others. So to dig out all this area, about 2 hours. Normally all these things will get destroyed as well. But yeah, all of this will be clear in about 2 hours. I think it takes about 1 hour to deploy all the robots, and then 1 hour for all the robots to actually finish. So that's like the rough timeline. But yeah, that's it. Like 400 robots. How much of an area is this? I think if I actually do this, let me just use this as a calculator. So there's 20 robots times 8, I think. This works, right? 160. So the area that the robots dug out is 160 blocks by 160 blocks. Also, so yeah, actually, they also dug to a height of 70. So we can actually see how many blocks that they roughly dug out. That is 179,200 blocks. So that's about how many blocks that they broke, I think. Oh wait, that's 7. I'm stupid. No, that is one number off. That makes a lot of a difference, actually. 1,792,000 blocks. So that's how many blocks that the robots roughly broke. Although some of the robots didn't work, so that's like a rough estimate. They broke at least 1 million blocks. That's for sure. Thanks for the follow bays and hello bays. So yeah, they roughly broke around 1 million blocks. But yeah, if y'all are tuning in just right now, you've kind of caught the tail end of the stream where I sent out a bunch of robots to dig all this out. So fortunately, you can't really see any of the robots in action right now. But yeah, that's that's the power of the robots. I mean, the thing is, there are other things in this mod pack that can mine faster, but it's honestly a lot more fun, to have the robots do their thing. There's like a quarry that digs probably faster than the robots, but it's a lot more fun with the robots. Thanks for the follow, Lundrau. But yeah, that's at least the power of the robots. I don't really think I have much else. What time is it? It's 1:47 a.m. right now, so I'm probably gonna end it or call it here soon and go to sleep and probably return back tomorrow. So I'll return back tomorrow with I'll probably do this again. I might also do some RL craft tomorrow as well. I'll have to see though, since I might also be busy in the later hours of the day after work, but we'll see. Either way, yeah, I think I'm gonna end up ending the stream here. So thanks everyone for tuning in, watching, following the journey. I will hopefully make a better and cleaner dig site tomorrow, one that actually resembles the one that I showed in the video. But yeah, that's gonna be probably it from me for now. So thanks everyone for watching, following the stream, liking the stream, sharing it, all that good stuff. And if you do want to catch more of this, feel free to follow me, or also maybe if you want to see more about the robots themselves and like me explaining them, I'll probably post a video to YouTube as well in the future. I was actually doing this all for trying to get footage for the YouTube video, but unfortunately they broke, so I'll have to do this again to get the footage again. But yeah, if you want to check out there or subscribe on the YouTube as well. Much appreciated. But that's going to be it from me for now. So thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, see y'all.